right. So excited. So excited. This is unbelievable. Superman and Lois is absolutely unbelievable. I'm shocked at how good this show is. I'm just shocked. So we're going to talk about Superman and Lois, Episode 2, The Heritage. So excited. I had goose pimples last night. Goose pimples last night. Finally, we get to hold our head high out in public because DC has finally come down to sanity. This is probably one of the best TV shows on the planet. This show is freaking unbelievable. If you haven't watched the pilot episode of Superman and Lois, you better not watch this one. There's going to be some spoilers. Some heavy spoilers in this one. Alright, so... Oh, man, there's so much to talk about. Where do we begin? Let's talk about Jordan going to the infamous Fortress of Solitude. I was pretty excited to see this. We actually get to see Superman with his son to test him on his super capabilities. We get to see this. So I was very excited. Then we got to see holograms. Jor-El. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Ben Kenobi, if I'm being honest here. But it still worked. It looks like he's wearing a bit of a black suit. But I liked it. Then we find out that Jordan actually doesn't have any superpowers. At least it's not controllable. So he might come up with something down the road, some superpower, or he may not. This could be a one-time thing. So who knows? There is a theory out there. This is kind of interesting, from the Super Friends. If you ever remember that cartoon show, there was these twins that when they put their fists together, they got their superpowers. What if in order for Jordan to have his superpowers, he has to be with his twin brother, Jonathan? Wouldn't that be freaking amazing to see that? I'm excited. Very excited. This, I just can't tell you. I did not want the show to end last night. That's how good I thought it was. It's amazing. Amazing. Then we get Lois and Morgan. She smells something fishy, even though she doesn't have superpowers. She is feeling like something's going on, something's going wrong. While she's doing that, she's doing a little bit of digging. While she's doing that, we get John Jonathan, who is experiencing a little bit of peer pressure. So that's actually pretty significant because he doesn't have superpowers. So yeah, I like the characters a lot. I like both of them. Jonathan and Jordan, the superpowers. I can't wait to see if these guys have powers. That's going to be amazing. So then Sam and Clark get into a bit of a argument because Clark tells Sam, which is Lois Lane's dad, that he actually told him. So the general did not like that at all. Meanwhile, the general's trying to track Lex Luthor, trying to figure out who this alien is, Captain Lex. Then we see, sorry, I'm fighting a little bit of a stuffiness. It's very stuffy here. Then we see Lois attending the council. And I'm not going to go through every single scene of this movie, but I think it's important to know that the most exciting thing was at the end when we got a little snapshot of how bad Superman can get, which makes a case for Batman that he was right. If Superman snaps, nobody's going to stop him. And according to Lex, Superman destroyed his world in some other planet, some other time, who knows what. We don't even know. Could be the future. We don't know. All we know is Superman went nutso with a black suit on, which is amazing, and fried a bunch of soldiers. That scene was intense. It reminded me of The Boys. And he actually even killed Lane, which is kind of interesting because Lane and Superman, or Lane and Lex, were actually comrades. And now Superman killed Lane. So Lex has a beef, a legitimate beef. And I think it works. Like, I actually like this character a lot because he has something to lose. That's a tough thing. Sometimes these bad guys, you don't care for them, even though they're bad guys. But in order for there to be a hero, the hero has to have a purpose. The bad guy also has to have an equal purpose as well. Otherwise, they're boring. The bad guys are boring. Captain Lex, is not boring. And he's pretty strong. And I actually thought that Superman was actually taking it to Lex pretty good in this one. We don't see it in this picture, but I actually thought Superman was going to kill Lex. That's how much he beat the crap out of him. So that was pretty cool to see. I really liked that scene. I liked the whole evil Superman. That was phenomenal. Just loved it. Then Lois decides to quit the Daily Planet. That was a little bit of a surprise for me, but it made sense. And I'm glad they're actually spending a little bit of time on Lois as well, because it is called Superman and Lois. So I'm actually very happy about that. So what happens next? I think they're going to continue to reveal. I don't think this is the end for the superpowers for Jordan and Jonathan. I think Jonathan has powers as well. It takes a little time, a little bit of time. But what's going to happen next? I think the next episode is directed by someone else, another director. So the pilot and Heritage are both directed by the same director, which I forget his name right now. And then the third one, which is called The Perks of a Wallflower. So I have no idea what that's going to be about. Although you do see at the end of the episode where Superman is actually trying to save a bridge from collapsing. So I think there's more action to come. So what would I give Heritage? I know the last episode I gave the pilot 7.5. It was mostly because I was worried about where they're going to take this series, but I give this one a strong 10. 10 out of 10 for Heritage. And I'm probably going to watch it again. It was freaking amazing. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this type of video. It's a brand new YouTube channel, and it's dedicated to Superman and Lois. A lot of other channels have to review other stuff, other movies coming down. I know Batman's going to be a pretty big one, all this kind of stuff. But we got 15 episodes to review and talk about here, so I'm going to be busy doing that. I'll let those other guys talk about other stuff. WandaVision, all that other stuff. For me, this channel is going to be focused on Super. So if you want to get the scoop on the latest episode, you want to get my thoughts, feel free to comment as well. And each week, hopefully every Wednesday, I'll be able to make a video just like this and comment on what is happening in the world of Superman and Lois. Thanks for watching.